About you.
Who, Beau Smith? He's really drunk. No, I'm just kidding. Don't put that. Did he say Evelyn Andrews? Did he get my name right? No, I'm kidding. He is probably the loveliest man in the world, and we have a lot of lovely people on the show, so that's a pretty good compliment. But it all starts with him. So that's why he's always going to be a part of it, and we're going to bring him wherever we go. None of us would be here without Beau Smith.
So we hear that this season it's amping up even more.
Is amping up even more? Yeah, it's insane. I'm actually a little terrified about some of the choices I've made. I'm honestly like, oh my God, we did that. We are doing that. So it's nuts, right? There's so much, but it's so fun in season 3 because I feel like this is the pleasure of the fandom. Is like they have shown they're in it. Get it. They're happy with cliffhangers. They're happy for the ride. They can handle the pace. They love the characters. So it just emboldens us. It's your fault, you guys. Yeah, exactly. I think the key is just making sure that, like, whatever shocks and surprises we have in store for them, they never feel tricked. Do you know what I mean? I want them to feel like surprised, but when you look back, you understand, oh, this all led up to potato cooking. Now we understood how we got here. So that's the one rule I have as a writer. I just want to make sure we're not going to spring something on you that, well, yes, we are. Who am I kidding? We are absolutely going to spring something on you. So, yeah.
So you guys did the yarn stories. How did that come about?
So we're always looking for additional bonus content because the Earpers are such a voracious fan base. God bless, right? And actually, Sci-Fi Digital came to us and said, we have this app interested called Yarn. They're willing to pay a couple writers to write some more stories. And because we're doing something we've never done before this year, which is we're actually doing a tiny time jump between seasons 2 and season 3, I was like, well, you know, maybe the fans actually would like to see hints of where the characters have been. And then we were really interested in the text-based storytelling. It's all told through text because I just was like, as soon as I thought about Doc Holliday learning how to use text for the first time, I'm like, oh, I could write 10 stories like that. So we decided to do 10 to try them out. They've been very well received. I think they have 1.4 million views. I want to be like, dear Yarn readers, all watch live on Sci-Fi. Stop reading the text-based stuff. But so I'm hoping maybe they'll let us do more. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
One of the best things about the show is that you guys balance such emotional moments with such like campy and fun stuff. So how do you find that happy medium, and how do you like bounce back and forth between those two aspects?
Right, that's such a great question, and like you have amazing blush on too. You have
Thank you
I'm
so
like,
much.
you know, one of the most amazing things about your face is you're amazing. You're like right in the light. You look like a princess angel. I'm like, thank you. It honestly is just a gut feeling for me, you know, to be completely honest, where I'm like, that's too campy, that's too weird, or that's too sincere and too serious. You know, I was in a show before Wynonna called Lost Girl, which I absolutely loved. I would not be here without Lost Girl, but it always felt a little more camp than I wanted Wynonna to be. You know, like a good example for me is, you know, Wynonna got pregnant last year, and you know, you kind of dance with like, is this going to be an accelerated pregnancy? Is this going to be a demon pregnancy? But at the end of the day, with all the crazy on the show, I was like, isn't it the most poignant if they just end up having a beautiful, normal baby girl and they still just have to save her? Like, that to me was a perfect example of like, that just keeps the show just grounded enough that like, hopefully you cry and then you're there for the werewolf with the zipper up the back of the costume because you can see it, right? But again, just seeing what the cast can do in terms of comedy, they just have all turned out to have such incredible comic timing, but not all the same sense of humor. So like now I know we can push it. There's definitely a couple episodes this year that I think are a little campier, but maybe they end with like a devastating scene that then kind of yanks you back. It's just such a joy to write a show that has so many emotional highs and lows within an episode. But again, testament to the fans that they're like, we get it. We can handle the shifts in tone. You know? So it's a pleasure. Yeah.
Will we have any more musical moments?
Oh, nice.
Things like that.
Nice. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I know you're like, whoa, way to play it cool. I like you. We will this year, indeed. I'm always under a lot of pressure to write a musical episode.
Do it.
But okay, that's a binding contract. Season 4. And everyone on the show can sing or whatever, except Michael Eklund, who's so hilarious. He's like, I can do nothing. I will be at the bottom of the well, like playing drums. Please don't make me sing. But I actually feel like there have been so many iconic musical episodes that I feel like they're a pretty tough act to follow. But yes, there will be more performances, I would say, by unexpected people. Revenant number 13, just launching into a Frank Sinatra, just jazz hands. Like, how do we defeat him? Yeah.
So what can you tell us about the new characters that'll be on this
Oh, well, the fun thing is we've announced some new characters, but then there's other new characters that you don't even know are coming. Let me start with Chantal Riley, who plays Kate. I know, right? It's just so gratifying to see the response to her. Even in the screening when she showed up, everyone starts cheering, and like Shamier and Tim were like, "We've been here the whole time. What the hell?" No, she's lovely, so charismatic. She's obviously this mysterious, confident woman who just happens to be a vampire who also knows Doc Holliday from his past. You know, when I say these things out loud, even after all this time, I'm like, this show sounds insane. So she is just that rare find of an amazing actress who can hold her own against Melanie and Dominique and Katherine and the rest of them. We have Megan Follows coming as Mom Earp, Canadian icon, incredible. And we have a very bad guy named Balshar.
Thank you so much.
Hi!